Hello, Internet. Hello, Henry. This is after Campfire. My name is Sam Rubenstein. I swore that I did this. Like, I know for a fact that I did this already, but apparently I didn't. So here we are again, a week late, even more than that, honestly. But like, I was so sure I did this. So I was up at camp last week. I went sledding. I crossed I crossed literally the last thing off my camp bucket list, and that is I went ice skating on the lake. I had a great time. I went to the reunion. I did all the camp things. I am camp. Hear me roar. I don't like this angle. We're gonna move. We're going someplace. We're going places. We are going places, baby. Ah. All right. So I did that. I did that thing. I went up there and I swore I made a video. I could have, like, in my brain, I definitely did, but I didn't. So here we are now, doing this. I had a great time at camp. I'm working right now. I'm teaching. I'm doing my normal things. I accidentally broke a mirror at work. I got plants. There's a thing. I got plants. Look at that. They're plants. I got stuff going on. I'm feeling real good. Um, so made this video, but apparently I didn't. So here we go. I asked Henry about logo changes, and like, there's so many. Like, there's so many that like come to mind. Like my biggest pet peeve recently, speaking of your video, talking about Google, was that Google decided to like streamline everything. And the reason that they thought it was a good idea because then you could identify everything as Google by their big Google colors. But here's the problem. If I'm on my phone, okay? If I'm on my phone and I'm trying to find an app, I, like you said, look for the colors. Why am I so like, oh, it's because I keep walking. Why? Like I look for the colors because that's what people do. That's how the world works. I am walking around carrying a laptop, but like you look, and what ends up happening when they made every single thing the same color. It's all the same color. It's all the same color scheme. That means they all look the same. That means if I'm rushing to do something, I'm going to click the wrong one. And I'm going to do it often. I'm going to do it a lot. And that happens often and a lot on my phone. And that's annoying as hell. Like, they didn't need to all be Google colored. They could have just been normal colored, which is what they used to be. But someone at Google's like, we need to make sure that you can identify that Google is just that, Google. And like they didn't need to do it. There was no benefit to them doing it. But they did it. And I don't understand why. I really don't. There was no need for it to happen. But here we are, living in a world where Google just does things. And like it's dumb. It's so dumb. It's so ugly looking. I finally found where I'm gonna settle. This is it now. This is it. This is where I'm sitting back down. Um and like I just hold on. I want to see if I can get a better shot of it. Like, okay, hold on. Can we see it well? No, we can't really. Just trust me. It's dumb. It's dumb. That's annoying. But like everything, Google, Gmail, Maps, Drive, TV, GPay, Photos, and Home are all now the same color. Plus the Google Play Store, plus all of the other Google apps, which are also, fun fact, the same as Slack. Which means if I'm going to click Slack, I'm accidentally going to click something else. Um, that's dumb. That's a poorly designed idea. And I guess not the only one, but that's the one I'm upset with right now. Like, it's a dumb logo and a terrible design. And there's more. I have a lot more. I don't like this desire right now for simplicity in logos. That's like becoming a thing. I don't know if you've noticed it or not, but like it is. And I'm not here for it at all. I think we should fix it. I think we should be better. We won't, like society just won't do that. But like I would like it if they did. So that's my answer to my own question. a long, convoluted way to get there. Um, and then Henry asked me a question, and I got so angry at my response that I forgot what Henry said. So give me just a second, because I was so mad. Like, it was so stupid. Why would they do that? Why is that a decision they made? It was something relating to this. Oh, it was like about camp. That was it. Thank you, internet. It was about camp, and like, what's an activity that should have its name changed? And I think there's a lot of them, but the one that comes to mind the most is like the name just kind of doesn't work anymore. Is the name T-shirt factory? Why is it T-shirt factory? Why are they putting the word factory in it? It makes it sound weird. It's tie dye. The activity is tie dye. We're going to tie dye. We're going to tie dye. That is where we're going. Same thing. Riflery, not riflery anymore. There's no rifles involved. It's just BB gun. But we can't call it BB gun, so we call it riflery. Like, you know. So that's my answer. Is tie dye factory, T-shirt factory. The factory messes with me. Like, no, don't call it that. That's weird. Like, I get it. It's you're making your own design and this and that, but like. It's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb name, dumb thing. I don't like it. And I like the activity because like you get cool shirts. Um Mountaineering was another one that used to exist, which is just a fancy way of saying hiking. No, like it's dumb. Call it hiking. We went hiking. Um which is weird because we also had another activity called hiking. Like it was just a lot about camp's naming of activities back in the day that was dumb. And I didn't like it. And like ugh. But camp itself, like, it's wild to say how much camp has changed because, like, when you were doing this question, you're like, well, what's an activity that's changed? All of them have changed. Camp is an entirely different place than it was when we were kids. And I keep having to explain that to people and they don't believe me, but, like, that's my answer. Um, I don't know. I'm still upset about the Google thing and about my own question because I'm just like, why? Um, Going forward, I'm gonna ask a question. I'm adding to this because you added a different element to it. If you could change an activity at camp, I'm talking like I'm not talking like a scheduling change or structural. I'm talking you could take an activity at camp and change it into some like a way to make it better. And I say like structurally and like this because I'm trying to avoid. I don't want you to say circus. I know what you're going to say about circus. I've heard it. We've all heard it. We all know that circus is good but could be better. Um, but I'm talking like one of the weird ones. Like if you could go back and redo an activity and like how it's designed and what you would want it to look like and what it would be, um, which would it be? You're gonna get to now redesign the logo and the name and everything, you know? Which one would you pick? Why? How? Tell me about it. Um, that's it. We're keeping this theme going because I wanted to. Get wrecked. Goodbye.